Hello, my name is Matthew Torkelson, and for my last field study, I attended St. James Parish in Petaluma, California on the first Sunday of Advent, December 1st, 2019 at 9 o'clock in the morning. I have to say that after visiting all of these elaborate churches in New York City, my eyes have been opened as to how underwhelming the music of my own church really is. At this particular Mass, the only instrument being used was a guitar, a single guitar, being used by a single person. And this isn't to cut her down as a musician at all, but at times she was very off-pitch. She would add notes and change scales, which made it impossible to follow along, and at times no one followed along. And the music selection in general I found to be way too repetitive. Like, really, really repetitive. Over the top repetitive.
According to the decree for Israel, to give thanks to the name of the Lord. In it are set up judgment seats, seats for the house of David.
By strictly looking at the pictures that I've included, you wouldn't be able to tell that there were actually around 80 people in attendance of this Mass. But that's because most of them sat towards the back, and as you got further towards the back, it got more dense with people.
In your walls, prosperity in your buildings.
The congregation of this church was clearly not as engaged as any of the congregations of any of the churches I visited over the semester in New York City. In fact, at times it felt like I was the only one participating, and the lady singing along with strumming her guitar would commonly ask the congregation to participate while she was singing. It was weird. As far as the demographics of the congregation, I think it's fair to say that it was a very diverse group of white people of all ages, including myself. And since St. James is the church that I'm most familiar with, nothing in particular really stood out too much. However, after attending as many churches that I did this semester, my eyes have been opened as to how little participation there really was at this church, how quiet it was, and how much I respectfully disagree with the selection of the music. And that concludes my last field study. Thank you very much for watching and listening.
The Lord be with you.